Hello everybody, welcome to Totally Tabled. My name is Shaggy, and today I'm doing a full playthrough of Robinson Crusoe, specifically Scenario 4, Volcano Island. If you don't know how to play Robinson Crusoe, that's okay. Go check out my first playthrough where I went through Scenario 3, Ginny Needs Help. In that playthrough, I explained all the basic rules to Robinson Crusoe. For this playthrough, I'm just going to be focusing on the unique rules for Volcano Island. And it is a very unique scenario. Rather than crash landing on this island and having to survive and build a raft to escape like in the previous scenario, here we are treasure hunters. We've come to this island to explore ancient temples and find treasure, but the volcano has started to erupt, and so now we need to leave the island as fast as we can, collecting all the treasure we can along the way before we get overrun by lava. So as you can see, we start all the way in the middle of the island, here on tile number 10. We've also flipped the beach tile to the other side to reveal the volcano. That is an inaccessible tile. You can tell it's on the verge of erupting, so we need to hightail it out of here. At the beginning of round 4, this tile is going to be overrun by lava. Then at the beginning of round 5, these two tiles are going to be gone. Then round 6, 7, and round 8. If we're ever on those tiles when the lava comes, we instantly lose the game. So unlike a lot of scenarios of Robinson Crusoe where you find a nice spot, you settle down, you build yourself a nice shelter, no, we're going to have to be constantly moving our camp day by day to try to outrun the lava. But because we're treasure hunters, we're not going to leave the island empty-handed. So part of the rules of the scenario in order to win is, first, we have to explore 7 of the 8 available spaces before we leave. Furthermore, we have to take an additional exploration action on 4 totem spaces. As we take those actions, different things will happen. It's mostly going to involve flipping through this mystery deck. If we can accomplish those 2 things, then, and only then, we can build the jolly boat by using rope and 3 wood, and then we immediately win. But before we can build the jolly boat, we have to finish all of those explorations. Now that alone would be challenging, but this is the cursed island, so we got to take it up to 11 by making each exploration action cost 1 more pawn. And that's why we have this token here to remind us of that. So it's going to take 2 pawns in order to do a risky action and 3 pawns to do a surefire action. We also have the volcano spewing out ash, which is going to make every action even more difficult. You'll see that in action as we go. It's insanely brutal. We have a couple of things to help us, though. We do get to start with the shovel and the knife already built. And because of that, we get to start with 1 weapon level. There's also a special rule where we can use pelts as wood when we're constructing a shelter or a roof or a palisade. We also have a special invention here, the rope ladder, that can help us. That will give us an exploration pawn that we can use only for those special explorations on these 4 totems. And I wanted to mention, if you're finding this scenario extremely hard, or if this is your first time ever playing this scenario, I highly recommend playing with the dog. This is a special character that will just give you either an exploration token or a hunting token that you can use. And in this scenario in particular, the dog is super valuable and can really make the whole thing feel much more fair. So if you're struggling, I totally recommend playing with the dog. Now, I'm not going to be playing with the dog for this playthrough. I think my suffering makes for a better video, but I was very tempted. Let me just say, very, very tempted. Everything else is all set up. We got our 2 starting items here, biscuits and Bible. Pretty happy to have those 2. That was a good pull. And we have our 5 random inventions, and seeing that raft is really heartwarming. That raft is really going to come in handy. Anything that can get us exploration tokens that we can use for all of those exploration actions, really going to be valuable. That's why I've got my eye on that map. And because we started here on tile 10 with that waterway, we have everything we need to build the map right away. That's a priority, as well as this dam. And since we start with the knife, not only do we have that one weapon level, but we also have what we need to build the spear if we wanted to. I've also got the band back together from the first play. Canonically, maybe this is a prequel, let's say. Okay, enough stalling. Let's go ahead. Let's jump right in. Okay, our soldier has the first place puppy here. We have the dog here in spirit. We have our food crates. And luckily, we're on a tile that has good production. Now, I want to make sure I note I covered these two with these black markers. We ignore that discovery token and that totem and pretend those don't exist. Now, right off the bat, definitely want to explore right here. Now, remember, we need 2 tokens for a risky explore, and I think it's going to need to be risky because I desperately want that map, and I want it right now. I'm thinking we might double up on that just to ensure that we have it, because that exploration token is going to be so useful. And then we got to do a little camping here, a little setting up our camp. Normally I like to do that 3 times, but I think that's what we're going to have to do. Now, my plan is to book it to this spot right here. Just get here as soon as we can, because from here we can explore adjacent all of these places. And that one we can ignore. We only need to explore 7 of these. Another thing to note is getting that rope is super important, because not only could we build the snare with it, which would be useful, the raft, which I'm loving, but we're also going to need it for both the rope ladder and for our jolly boat. And luckily, because we have the biscuits, we don't have to worry about these food crates this round. Okay, I think that's good. I think that's all we got going on here. So we're going to automatically get the map, and we're going to get our best friend here, which is exploration token. We now have ourselves a risky explore. Now, I could have put another token here and made this a sure thing, and maybe I should. And even if we fail this, and keep in mind, you only have a 1 out of 6 chance of failing on an explore. That usually comes up at just the wrong moment. Even if we fail this, it's not the end of the world. We'll still be fine. So let's risk it and see what happens. Okay. Well, it's what you expect. The explorer is going to take 1 damage, but we succeeded. Okay, hills. Ugh. Hills is not really what we were hoping for, but a few positives. There is our first totem there, and our first discovery token. Maybe we can pull out something nice here. No. We pulled out maybe the worst thing that we could. Have no intention of actually making the pot, although maybe now we want to. And then, of course, we have an event. Carcass. You have found a dead goat, but you have no idea how it died. Discard this card or get 2 food and a pelt and shuffle it into the event deck. Guessing that might be illness, but we do have that technology there where if we were to build the pot, we would get the cure. Yeah, okay. I tell you what. We will do that. Normally I wouldn't, but yeah, let's see. Let's see where that goes. Now we have our explorer and our soldier, each getting 2 determination. And our morale's going up by 2. All right. Not a bad start. Could have been better. At the moment, there's no weather that we have to deal with. We will have to start dealing with a little bit by round 4. And now, in the night phase, we get the chance to move our shelter. And yeah, we will definitely move our shelter. Now, the rules for moving your shelter, you can move it to an adjacent tile. If you've already built a shelter, then you can move it with you. but you're going to lose half of your roof and palisades rounded down. So if you have a roof level of 1, you'll get to keep it. But if your roof or palisade level is like, let's say at 2, then it would go to 1. Or if it was 4, it would go to 2. So it could still make sense to build a shelter and we can just move it with us. Another thing to note is that if we were to build, say, the snare and we have that +1 food, we get to move that with our camp. But something like the shortcut probably doesn't make sense for us to build because that would be lost every time we move. Okay, everyone's going to get to eat, but we are sleeping outside, so everyone's going to take a wound. And there we go. That's the end of the first day. Going to go to round 2. And the Explorer will be the first player. Okay, event time. I like to shuffle the event deck under the table so I can't see what the top card is, what color it might be, just to add a little bit more suspense. Hooah! Oh, good. I didn't want to see that green card. Looks like we got a landslide. You must escape. Move your camp to an adjacent tile of your choice. No! We have to move it back. It's the only way we can go. And then it says securing the camp. We need a person and a shovel. Wow, that's awful. That is awful. We also have to put one of those on. Man, so now we can't really explore over there. Well, we could, but it would cost an extra person. We would need 3 to explore here from here just to do a risky explore. Wow, man, that really threw things off. Okay. Well, the Cursed Island is living up to its name. The Explorer is going to get 2 more determination tokens. Same production. Oh, wow. That really changes things. Now, we have this map. We definitely want to explore that, that totem, but I also really wanted to explore there because I really want to find a grassland so we can start building things that need rope. So I think we have to stick with this plan, even though it's going to mess us up a little bit. So that's going to be a risky explore. Now, because we have that hide and 2 other wood, we could build a shelter. And that would keep us from sleeping outside even as we move around. That could be worthwhile. I'm now thinking the pot might actually be useful as well. We can come down here and get these food crates. I think let's do a risky on the pot. We could also do a risky on the dam, and that would just give us some extra food. You know what? Let's get a shelter. Let's secure ourselves a shelter. No. We're doing that. Okay. Final answer. Okay, we're coming here. We're getting our food. 1 perishable, 1 non-perishable. Risky build of a shelter. Oh, look at that roll. Success. Because of the special rule, we can use the pelt. Get ourselves a shelter. But we're going to have to resolve one of these because of this. Visit of a predator. While you are working, your camp is visited by a predator. It eats your food and escapes. Discard 1 food and shuffle this into the event deck. Annoying. Very, very annoying. But we now have a shelter. That's going to be very helpful. Now we have our risky far explore. Now, before we do that, I'm going to have the explorer spend 2 of her determination to do some reconnaissance. So we get to draw the top 3 tiles, and we can put one on top. Okay, very good. So we have 2 grasslands. That's what we were looking for. And that one has a totem. So that might be the better option. This one does have a beast on it. Nope, I think I want the totem because we could explore that from that spot. That seems good. So we're going to put this one back on top. and shuffle these two back in. And now we're going to resolve our risky explore. That's a mental damage from the expansion. We're not using that, so we didn't take any physical damage. We succeeded. So we get another discovery token. Hoping for a better one this time. 2 food. Oh, nice. That is very helpful. And because we now have the grasslands, the rope is available and the bed. The bed is pretty interesting, really. If we start really losing a lot of health, that could help us. But we have an encounter. Old hut. While wandering through the forest, you come across an old hut. Decide. Discard this card or draw 2 mystery cards. Only resolve 1 trap and 1 treasure and shuffle into the event deck. Ooh, boy. Okay. We're going to be going through that mystery deck a lot. Could be worth it, though. Yeah, let's do it. Okay, so we immediately hit a trap. But, hold on. Not a trap. Look at that. Resolve 1 monster and 1 treasure. Not trap. So we get to actually ignore this trap. Okay, another trap. And a treasure. Captain Stone's Spyglass. An explorer's holy grail. Reveal the top 3 island tiles and put them back on the pile face up in any order. Whoa, that is so useful. Oh my. Okay, now we're talking. Oh, and there it is. Oh no, this isn't the one. Oh, but it's okay because we built a shelter. Okay, we don't need a regular shelter or a natural shelter. We have a shelter. So, and these 2 have the totems that we need. I think we'd rather be stationed right here because we'll have the good production. So let's put that one on top for that space. And then we'll make this one next and that one next. Oh, wow. That was so valuable. And the way the mystery deck works in those situations is now you can stop. Once you've resolved one of them, you can stop. And so in that case, we were just lucky that we avoided the monster and we got the treasure before. So that turned out great, except for, of course, we had to put that card in the event deck. Who knows what horrible things will happen because of that. And boom, Carpenter gets 2 determination. And a morale. And we could have used the Bible there. It says, when taking this action, you get 3 determination tokens and you can heal 1. Suppose that might be worth using, but I want to wait a little bit and make sure that one of our characters isn't in worse shape. Weather phase, nothing we have to deal with. And during the night, we're going to move our camp. We get to keep our shelter. And we're going to eat. We're going to eat that 2 food plus the 1. We can keep the one that's not perishable. And because of our shelter, we are not sleeping outside. We won't take any wounds. That is fantastic. Okay, not too bad. On to the 3rd round. I'm now regretting that I didn't build the pot the last round, because there's a lot of things in this deck here. God only knows what I'm going to be drawing. Ugh. Oh, wow. Okay. Predator is near. So, first things first, we have a book. And that book icon means that some volcanic ash has been sprayed into the air. So we have to place 2 of these white cubes out on these tiles. 1 cube per tile. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put 1 here and here. You can't put it on the volcano tile itself. Those cubes are essentially like this token here. It means that any action that you take on that tile, including exploration, it's going to require an extra pawn to do it. So hopefully we can get our exploring done before the ash starts coming into the air, because things are just going to start taking more and more and more pawns. Now, what's up with this predator? You either share your food sources with the predator or you fight for them. There is no other way. So the closest bird becomes exhausted. Cover it. Okay, that's only going to hurt us for a turn. That's not the worst thing in the world. But now it's fight for your food. We need a 2 weapon level and a person, and we could uncover it. Okay, that's not horrible. Carpenter is now first player, is going to get 2 more determination. Good production. Now, I am worried about this landslide falling off, because if it does, it says there's no production phase this round. We might think about ignoring these and just letting them fall off, because we're not going to be on this tile for very long. We're going to be over there. We have a lot to do, is the thing. We really want to explore on that totem. And in fact, we could explore on both totems if we really wanted to get frisky here. The rope is a must. The rope is critical, and I want it. I want the rope right now. The problem with risky construction actions is you have a 1/3 chance of failing. Well, she has a reroll too with her constructions. Yeah, she does have a reroll. I might want to do that and then use the reroll to get the rope if I have to. We definitely want to explore this totem. It's going to take 2 pawns to do that as a risky action. And if we could get both of those explored, that would be really handy. And in fact, maybe we want to ensure we get one and then risk the other one. We have the biscuits, so we can eat. I mean, or, because we do have that predator in that deck. So we could try to do a little spear action here too. And just go all risky all the time. So I do typically advocate for that. I advocate for early risky play. And yeah, let's do it. That's what we're going to do. Final answer. We're going to be super risky. Try to get a leg up. I'm going to follow my own advice here. Okay, let's see how badly this goes. Let's start with a rope. Rope's most important thing. We're going to start with a rope. Carpenter can reroll. She will. Using her craftsmanship, she's going to reroll this result. Yes! Woo! Okay. We have the rope. Now, you have to keep in mind, you can only use these once per round, so she's not going to be able to use her craftsmanship on this pot. But it was still a success. She injures herself a little bit. Just a flesh wound. That pot may end up saving us. But let's see what happened. Unmotivated. Due to your being hurt, tired, and irritated, construction is going very slowly. Discard a determination token or take a wound and then shuffle this into the event deck. All right. That doesn't sound good. But 2 successes. We're not going to complain about 2 successes. And now the soldier is going to try her personal invention, the spear. And we got a success. Look at that. Boom. We're also knocking tokens all over the place. No damage. No question mark. Just a straight up success. We spin the wood. We get the spear. That's going to be 3 to our weapon level. And 2 determination for completing her invention. Pretty awesome. Well, that couldn't have gone much better. That could not have gone much better. Hopefully we'll have a similar success here. So let's start with the explorer, exploring this first totem here. And she can re-roll. Ooh, wow. Let's do it. Using Child of Fortune. Again, like I said, there's only a 1/6 chance of failure on this die. Thank you. Math saves us. So we succeeded in exploring. Didn't take a wound. We're going to put this 1 on here to show that this was the first totem that we searched. We found a small temple. We're going to draw 3 mystery cards, and unlike how mystery cards usually work, we're going to have to resolve all 3 of them. Here we go. Let's do it. Ooh, we got a whip. You stumble upon a skeleton of a man in a fedora. He has something in his hand. +1 weapon level. Keep this card. Starting next round, whenever a player draws mystery cards where he must resolve any number of traps, he can ignore 1. Oh, that's amazing. Okay, so starting next round, we can use that. I'll put it up there. And here, let me put this on here so I don't forget that we need to resolve a question mark. Okay, mystery card number 2. Unfortunate Adventure. Oh, no. Once again, the island shows its ominous face. We have to resolve the book. Oh, that's bad. Well, I tell you what. We can put it here because we're going to be leaving this tile. And I think we can put it here because we're going to resolve this, hopefully. If we fail, then we're going to have to do an extra person in order to explore there. But if we put it somewhere else, it's gonna bother us even more. So let's just do that. That should be fine. And last mystery card, Blunt Spear. Old and covered in spider webs. A spear hits you in the chest. Get 2 wounds. 1, 2. That is unfortunate. So that was a success, all things considered. Oh, but we have to do this card. Signs of a fire. Okay, the whole area is wasted after a massive fire. Cover 1 source on the tile you are exploring with a black cube. It is exhausted. Yep. Signs of a fire. I think we're going to be okay for food, aren't we? I think so. Let's just cover that. That should be fine. And now, this exploration here. Yes! Success! So the soldier takes a damage. But we are successful in exploring the second totem. So we found a ruined village, and it's a lot like the last one, except for this time we have to draw 4 mystery cards. And once again, we're going to have to draw an encounter. Number 1, a barrel. A barrel? You can't believe your own eyes, and it is still in good condition. What's inside? A miracle! Burgundy wine. Keep this card. Use once during a night phase. Each player can heal 1 health. After use, you can store up to 2 food on this card. This food does not rot during the night phase. Whoa, amazing. Okay, we'll put that over here in the night area to remind ourselves that we can use that. Number 2, old rifle. Oh wow, we're getting super lucky. I probably shouldn't have said that. You find an old rifle and some gunpowder. Keep this card. Any player can use it once to temporarily get +3 weapon level and discard after use. Woo, that is spectacular. Okay, come on. Let's keep the good times rolling. Oh no, it's a giant snake. You step on an ugly giant snake. You get scared and run away. Oh no, discard all of your determination? Stop drawing mystery cards. Oh, so the soldier's gonna lose 4 determination tokens. Wow. That's brutal, but we get to stop drawing mystery cards. That might be good, because we got 2 treasures. That's probably more than we would expect, so nice. And, yep, spoke too soon. Let's see if we're still happy after this card. A shrine. Oh my god. Down in the valley, you spot a shrine in the woods. Decide. Discard this card or draw 1 mystery card and only resolve a treasure, and then shuffle this adventure into the event deck. Oh man. Another treasure? We have a lot of treasures. We have a lot of treasures, but okay, I can't help myself. I can't help myself. I gotta do it. I gotta do it. All right. We're only resolving treasures. Furious Tiger. Sorry. Terrible Scream. Not this time. Snake. Cave with Furs. Oh, wow. The walls are covered with wolf and bear furs. You take these furs to your camp, get 2 pelts. I'm glad that we did that. And then when you do that, you shuffle them back into the deck here, into the mystery deck. That was an eventful round. Successes all around, though. Took some major risks, got some big successes. Once again, this is the last night where we don't have to deal with any sort of weather. And, ooh, we have this barrel now. So, okay, first things first, we're moving our camp. Boom. We can use this card to heal every player 1. Let's do that. And now we can store up to 2 food. Yeah, let's put that right there for now so we can remember that. Also, by the way, we have rope and a pot. And we have this whip. Yeah, we can use this to ignore a trap. That is great. Let's put that over here, I guess. So we need to eat, and we actually only have 2 food. We are low on determination. That is not good. And I think we need the soldier to eat. Carpenter's not going to eat and lose 2 health. Oh, wait, we have biscuits. Yeah, we have biscuits. Eat a biscuit. And we have our shelter, so we're sleeping inside. No wounds there. Whew, okay. There we go. Crazy round 3. Going to round 4. And at the very beginning of round 4, boom. This tile gets hit by lava. Just flip it over. It's inaccessible. And actually, we need to keep that on there because each of these spaces can only have 1 of those. Okay, event time. Oh, and I forgot. Because we have that token, we can turn that in to get the cure for free. Definitely want to do that. And now, oh boy. We have a ton of potentially devastating events. Our weapon level is at 5, and we have a rifle. So we could get up to weapon level 8 if we needed to. That's cool. All right, let's see what we get. Uh-oh. Okay. Robinson's Ghost. Last night you had nightmares about Robinson's death. Each player discards 1 determination token and draw another card. Well, that's unfortunate. Only the carpenter can do that, which means the soldier and the explorer are taking some health. And now we gotta draw again. Predator in the woods. Man, we're having a lot of predators. Going outside the camp is getting more and more dangerous every day. Man, okay. Put a, not sure what this token is called here, but we need to put one of those on the exploration action field. During the next explore, your weapon level should be at least 1. Oh, okay. Well, that's no problem whatsoever. We also need to put this on there. Now, we're pushing these off, so this is falling away. And it says down here, there's no production phase this round. So we're not going to get that wood. The soldier, however, is going to get 2 determination. And we're ready to go. Now I'm gonna put this here because starting now we're gonna be dealing with some weather. I mean, first things first, you know, we gotta explore there. The soldier could do this exploring. Now with those 2 pelts, we could build a roof because there might be some rain. We also have a food problem because we only have 1 thing of biscuits. And we can't build the raft. We could build the bed. I definitely want to build this rope ladder. That's going to help us with our last 2 explores on these totems. How can we get food? The snare. That's how we get food. We do the snare. Let's absolutely get the snare. It's not going to help us this round, but it'll help us later. And unfortunately, we can't hunt. We have all the weapon levels in the world, but we can't hunt. We could also just come here and do that, so that doesn't fall off. That seems reasonable. That's insured. We could insure that, or we could insure this. Let's insure this. Okay. I think that's what we're doing. Final answer. So there we go. That's first. We get to uncover that. Soldier gets 1 determination token. We get the snare here. So she's going to get 2 determination tokens. And we're going to have to roll for the rope ladder. She failed. She has these 2 determination tokens. Do we want her to re-roll that? No. I'm not going to have her re-roll it. I'm going to take the 2 determination. She's going to take a wound. And an adventure card. Gonna need a bigger camp. Oh my goodness. You have so many belongings that the camp has become too small for you. Soon you will need a bigger camp. Shuffle into the event deck. Oh boy. Who knows what that could mean. Are we gonna have to lose some of our stuff? That would be bad. And now we have a guaranteed explore here. But yeah, we have the 1 weapon level. But we do have to resolve that. So first, let's get our success. And we get discovery token. Come on. Let's get a good one. Ooh. Looks like we got an old canvas. That's going to let us ignore 1 rain cloud. Well, fantastic. That's great. And now we have to resolve one of these. Ruined hut. You come across an old ruined hut in the bushes. Decide, discard this card, or build 1 item. Knife, rope, shovel, or cure for free and without an action. Okay, well, we have all of those. Yeah, we literally have all those. So we can ignore that safely and not put it into the deck. That's a shame. I wish it was something that we hadn't already built, but not to be. We got the snare. Place it right here. That gives us this +1 food during production token. And that's something that we get to carry with us as we move our camp. So that's great. We're going to be getting 2 food now during the production phase. So this little food crisis that we have at the moment will hopefully straighten itself out. We do have to roll the weather die. Oh no, we got a snow. Okay, that's very bad. So the first thing we're going to look for with this snow is we're going to have to discard 1 wood. We don't have any wood, so everyone gets a wound. We then have to look at the total number of clouds, both rain and winter clouds, and we're going to have to discard 1 food and 1 wood for each cloud. Now, does our old canvas help us? I'm going to guess that our old canvas doesn't help us since it specifically shows a rain cloud. So we're going to say that it doesn't help us in this situation. So we need to discard 1 food. We'll use the biscuits for that. And 1 wood, which again we don't have, so we each take a wound and lose 1 morale. That was a brutal roll there. Definitely should have built that roof. I think we're going to do that next time. Now we come here, we're going to move, and we're sleeping under shelter, but unfortunately we have no food, so that's going to be 2 wounds for everybody. And we lose 2 morale. Wow. Well then, that was brutal. Okay, round 5. And these 2 tiles are getting destroyed. Okay, event time. Lots of bad stuff can happen. And honestly, the Explorer is in bad shape, so could be game over. Uh-oh. Nightmares. All night you had nightmares about pagan gods, which made for restless sleep. Oh, put the reroll of victory on the building, gathering resources, exploration action fields. During the next action of each of these types, you have to re-roll 1 victory result. Draw another card. Okay, that was not good. Not good at all. Let's see what our next thing is. Smoke on the horizon. A huge part of the island is on fire. If possible, cover a grassland on any tile. Treat the terrain type on this tile as unexplored. Our grasslands are no longer explored. That means we can't build the bed, and that is exactly what I was going to do this round. This game never ceases to amaze how it can absolutely thwart your plans at every step. And we got a book, so we have to put out some more ash, and that is also not great. There's no getting around it, is there? I guess let's delay having to deal with it. Okay, we're going to do it like that. So we can put a person here to put out the fire and uncover that. But it's going to be too late for us to build the bed this round. Man, annoying. Morale's at 0, so that's no determination tokens, unfortunately. We are getting 2 food and a wood. Okay, there's a couple of things that we definitely need to do. 1, the Explorer definitely needs to come here and read the Bible. Get at least 1 health. She might have to do that twice, but we might not have time for that. We have to explore here. I think I want the soldier to do that. The problem is, we know that that next tile, if I remember correctly, and I might not be remembering correctly. No, actually, I think... No, it doesn't have a totem on it. The next one doesn't have a totem. Right, okay, good. So we do want to place that one there. I might also want to just explore here. Either do that or explore the totem. We need to do 2 explores each round. But this one has to be successful. So, and because of this, we don't want to be rolling the dice because we're going to have to re-roll a victory. We also want someone to come here and do 1 of these. Oh, I guess I shouldn't have discarded that token. It doesn't matter. We have plenty of weapon level, but I have to come here to discard that. That's fine. Okay, I want to build a roof using those pelts. She has 4 determination tokens, so she could re-roll. The other thing, if she went to this dam, we could get a couple more food. That would last us this round and next round. I was going to build the bed. because we're so low on health. If we had more food, we could use the pot to get health. Okay, someone needs to come here. She tries to build the rope ladder, and we need to do 2 explores. Wow, there's just not time. We can't fail this. I mean, we just can't, or we'll lose the game. She's not gonna be able to do this. We don't have time for that. We're gonna have to ignore the rope ladder. We're gonna come here. I think we have to do that. Okay, that's what we gotta do. So first things first, here. Termination token. Uncover that. Now we go to this build. And even if we get a success, we're going to have to re-roll it. But we also have a re-roll. So let's hope we can make this work. Okay. So we get rid of this. Re-roll. Success. Yes. So she takes a damage. But we got a roof level. That's going to protect us and our wood from the rain, because we have to have at least 2 wood to build this jolly boat with her economical construction. And now we have this. Oh no, I forgot something. To do this, for this third one, you have to assign 1 extra pawn. I would have to have 3 pawns here to do this. So let's say we were over there, exploring over there. Because we can't do that one. I forgot about, it takes 1 extra pawn for each of these. The third and the fourth one. So gosh, we really do need that rope ladder, don't we? Anyway, we got this. So we don't have to do any rolling or anything. Oh, there was. Oh no. I misremembered that, and there was a totem there. Oh no. So we get a beast. We're gonna get 2 of these. The rope, great. We have not been drawing these very well. And a chest. All right. We'll see what we got from that chest in a little bit. Yeah, the problem is that's going to get destroyed by the lava before we can search it. So I think there's only 1 more totem in there. We might be running out of time here in a big way. Well, maybe we'll get lucky here. We're going to roll. We're going to have to re-roll if we get a success. Okay. We got a success. We got to re-roll it. Okay, still got a success. This goes away. So Carpenter is taking another damage. And our morale is going to take a hit. Things are getting way out of hand here. But we were successful. If this is a totem, that would be extremely, extremely nice. No, it's not a totem. This is the tile that I thought that was. Another beast. 3 more of these tokens. Okay, maybe these will help us somehow. Oh, okay. That's a food. That certainly helps. Oh, no rain. Love that. And a palisade. Okay, not sure we need that, but maybe we do. Those aren't the most helpful in the world, but what can you do? And then we have this question mark. Swamp. The area you are exploring is barely accessible. Put a -1 token on the tile you are exploring. Wow, okay. Well, that's not too big of a deal, actually. We might as well use this. And let's see what treasure we get. Oh, right on top. The Ceremonial Bowl, an artifact of ancient tribes. Put a reroll victory on your character card. Starting next round, you will have to reroll one success result per action. Shuffle into the event deck. Oh, this is cursed. Wow, okay, so this is cursed. So we have to... Are you kidding me? So I think the soldier was the one who did that explore. So she's the one who's cursed. This is going to get shuffled into the event deck, and then we'll be able to overcome the curse if it gets drawn. Wow. Well, let's roll the die here, and let's hope it doesn't come out on a snow. Okay, 2 rain clouds. Luckily, we're covered with rain clouds in many different ways, so we're all good. We can go ahead and use that. And now it's the nighttime phase. I think we're going to stay where we are. We're not moving the camp. Everyone can eat. Okay, and that's that. Round 6. Now these two get destroyed. And yeah, now I'm realizing... Oh no, we're still okay. Because now then this tile's going to get destroyed, then those tiles. Okay. So we have to explore this totem, and we have to find another totem out of one of those. That's a problem. I think we are running out of time. Ooh, okay. Cold rain. Everything is wet and cold. You miss the sun. Put a rain cloud in the weather space. Okay. That's annoying, but could be worse, could be worse. Carpenter's first player, she has to lose a determination token because of our morale. 2 food and a wood. Okay, we're really in trouble here. Because this is the 3rd totem, we have to put 3 pawns for a risky action and 4 for a sure thing. We can't have the soldier lead because she has to re-roll because of her curse. And then we also have to explore, like, here, and we have to hope to get another totem. And so that's like all of our pawns, essentially. We're really low on health. Really low on health. If we had the soldier do a sure thing... I mean, we can make this a sure thing. We need at least 3 here because of the ash. So we would have to do something like this. And then that's not even a sure thing. But unfortunately, the Explorer only has 1 determination, so we can't do reconnaissance. But I think this is what we have to do, and we just have to get lucky. We just have to get lucky because we accidentally put the totem up there. We needed the totem to be right here. That's just because of my bad memory. Well, maybe we'll get lucky. Let's see. We're not going to be able to come down here and stop this. So we're all going to take a wound from this predator. Ooh, actually, if I had... But then she couldn't lead it. We could have her lead. Let's have the carpenter lead both of them. Because then she'll get a determination token here. She can reconnaissance. Okay. I mean, this is a huge risk, but this is better. I think this is better odds. Yeah, this has got to be better odds. Okay, we're going to try this. Let's see if this works. So we come down here. Boom. Getting a termination token. We can get rid of that. She's now going to reconnaissance. Okay, and it's a good thing we did that. This is the only tile with a totem, so that's going to go on top. Shuffle the rest. So if we hadn't done this, we would have lost. And now we just have to get really lucky with some really good rolls. So let's do this first. We'll explore and get that out here first. And see if that does anything for us. Ooh, okay. Excellent. Success, no health loss. Another beast. Maybe we can get a better discovery token this time. I would love a better discovery token. Okay, a construction, that might help. And then we have to do one of these, no matter what. Wild berries. You have eaten some strange berries that you found in the woods. Okay, this goes on to our carpenter's belly. She has a stomach ache. Now, we need to explore this totem. And once again, we gotta roll a success. Yes! Okay, she took a damage. But we got a success. We'll do the question mark in a moment. But right now we have this hidden cave, and we have to draw 4 mystery cards. We're very low on health here. But we have something that lets us... The whip. Yeah, that lets us ignore 1 trap. Okay, well, there we go. Here's a trap. You get caught in a net. It pulls you up and takes you the whole night to escape. Stop drawing mystery cards. You resolve the night phase outside of camp. Ooh, we may not want to whip that. Oh, that would put the carpenter on the brink of death because they wouldn't be able to eat and they'd be sleeping outside. Yeah, that would be... Oh, man. This is a tough choice because they would lose 3 health because they wouldn't be able to eat and they'd be sleeping outside. They wouldn't be dead, but they'd pretty much be dead. But someone's going to have to not eat anyway. And who knows what we're going to draw on that mystery deck. Oh no, this is bad. We're not going to use the whip. We're going to keep the net. The carpenter's going to sleep outside. Because honestly, drawing 3 more of those cards could be even worse. And at least this way we know we survive. Okay, that's what we're doing. That's what we're doing. So, the carpenter got caught in the net. Now, the other thing is they don't have to deal with the weather phase, so they're not going to get hit by the weather. We can go ahead and be like, 1, 2, 3. 2 for not eating, 1 for sleeping outside. That is going to be a loss of morale. Okay. We only got 1 cloud, so we have 2 clouds, but we have 1 roof, and we have this, which eliminates 1, so we're fine. I was lucky. Night phase. They get to eat and sleep and shelter, so they're going to be fine. Then the carpenter returns, nearly dead, after somehow finding her way back to camp. We're on to round 7. Oh, sorry. The other thing is we needed to move there, obviously. That was the other thing that we needed to do. This gets destroyed by lava. Wow. Okay. Woo. Oh, hold on. I'm just noticing this. Red alert. We need to resolve one of these, so we're going to back it up a little bit. Wrong track. Execute the night phase outside of camp. Okay, well, that works out well for us. At the beginning of the next round, before the event phase, get 2 wood. Hey, there you go. Not sure what we're going to do with that wood at this point, but it's there if we need it. That's great. Okay, we have a remote, ever so remote chance. Here, we did our 3rd explore. We need these events to go our way. More than likely, this is where it all ends because we have been really using a lot of these. Oh my goodness, we got away with it. Maybe. Rough passage. It is not as easy of a trip as you thought. If possible, cover the hills. We can do that. That's not a big deal. So the ash is going to come. Filling up, well, hold on. We can fill up that one and that one. Oh, no, that one was already, yeah, it has to be there. I accidentally got rid of that one. Yeah, because they should all be filled at this point. Yeah, and we don't even have hills, so that doesn't matter. Okay, at this point, the soldier becomes first player. Because of our morale, has to lose 2 determination tokens. We're going to get 2 food. All we have to do is explore there, which is going to take 4. And we want the soldier, but she has to re-roll. Oh my god. Maybe the explorer? The carpenter can't. She's near death. So we do 4 like that because it's +1, so that's 3, and then that makes it 4. So that's going to be a risky explore. We're still going to have to roll. And then we also have to explore there. And it's got to be the explorer. She only has 3 health. But if we make it the soldier, she's going to have to re-roll a success. Now, again, there's only a 1/6 chance of failure, so maybe that's okay. Is 3 health going to be enough to survive 5 mystery cards? I think we need the soldier to do that. I mean, if we can do this, we'll win. Oh, this goes away. But it's going to come back on when that falls off. If we can do this, we'll win. So I think it's worth the risk. Yep, I think it's worth the risk. Let's do it. Oh, where should we start? Let's start up here. Okay, success. Wow, all the beasts were at the bottom of the deck. It's crazy. Okay, so many discovery tokens. I'm not sure what would help us at this point. Probably not much. Okay, that is draw 1 fewer mystery card. Of course, we don't get any things right now. We got the other one. Ignore the effects of 1 trap. Okay, those are 2 things we needed to draw way earlier than right now. But, okay, that was the first one. So we just need this to succeed. And we're going to have to re-roll the victory twice. Okay. Oh, man. Because of that frickin' cursed, whatever it was, ceremonial bowl, the soldier has to re-roll this victory. Oh, she takes a damage, too. Oh, whoops. And I think I was supposed to... I'm getting too excited here. I was supposed to draw one of these. Cold wind. During your walk, you feel a cold winter wind blowing on your back. Shuffle into the event deck. Okay. No problem. Not going to do anything. Okay. So now we got to re-roll this. Needs to be a victory. Yes! Woo! Wow, we've done it. We now have to draw 5 mystery cards and survive. If we can do that, then we'll win. Now, the good thing is, with this whip, I can ignore 1 trap. So let's remember that. Spiders. Hundreds of skittering spiders surround you. Discard 2 determination tokens. Can only discard 1, so we're going to take a wound for the other one. Second card, gold! You spot an unobtrusive chest hidden in the shadows. You come closer and open it. It's full of gold coins. Unfortunately, gold is of no use on the island. Ah, but we're getting off the island and it will be of good use. So we're keeping that gold. All right, number 3. Snake. A snake twists around your legs and crushes your bones. 2 damage. 1, 2. Okay, we have 1 more health to play with here. Mystery card number 3. Unleashed Beast. You hear a frightening roar and a large animal runs past you. If possible, discard 1 beast card from the hunting deck. No big deal. Yeah, let's see what it was for fun. Oh, an alligator. Ooh. Last card. Last mystery card for, I think, the win. Maybe. Terrible Scream. You hear a terrible scream behind you. Discard all of your determination tokens. There we go. I think we've now done it. We do need to survive until the 8th round so that we can build the jolly boat. So we're not completely out of the woods yet, but oh man, we are very close. We have to roll the weather die. I think we're pretty covered. Okay, rain cloud, we're good. Night phase. Explorer doesn't eat. Loses 2 health. Okay, that's it. Round 8. These 2 get destroyed by lava. Ooh, it really comes down to this. There's all sorts of bad stuff in here. Are we really gonna survive this part? Can we survive this? We can't take any damage. Let's see what we get. Who is the main? It's gonna be the explorer who's the main person here. Uh-oh. Okay, snow. It is morning and it is snowing. It will be cold tonight. Doesn't matter, we're leaving the island. Don't care about your snow token. We are leaving the island. But we have to draw another card. We're going to have to draw these until we get the event, which is just like 1 or 2 of these. Oh, night visit. The predator thinks that your camp is a source of free food. Oh, put the beast die. Once again, I cannot stress how much we're not going to be here during the weather phase. Okay, keep drawing, keep drawing. Come on. Be good to us. Be good to us. No. Tools are breaking. You're disappointed with the conditions of your tools. Each player has to discard a determination token. Draw another card. Okay. Can't. Loses a health. Can't. Loses a health. Can. Doesn't lose a health. Everybody is on 0 health. Oh boy. We can't really deal with anything. Come on! No! Enlarging the camp. Put +1 wood on the shelter, roof, and palisade cost. From now on, you have to spend 1 more. Okay, we don't care about that. We're not building anymore. We're getting to the point now where we should be able to draw one of the regular event cards here. Come on! Oh, nausea. Oh, thank God, nausea. You feel terrible and you won't be able to work hard today. The character with the token on the belly has only 1 upon this round. Okay. That's what we're down to. And this is a good card. We know this. That gets rid of that curse. So we have a 2/3 chance of whatever that is. We don't want to see it. Whatever it is, we don't want to see it. We want to see one of the other events, which could also be bad and kill us, but okay. Remove the curse. Wow, we've gone through everything. We now just have 2 event cards and whatever that other thing is, which I can't even remember at this point what it could possibly be. Ooh, boy. Okay, here we go. Oh, no! Oh, no! The goat died because it was sick, and now you are sick too. Each player gets 1 wound, and they all die at once. What a way to die. I imagine they built the jolly boat and fled the island just as the lava arrived, but they ultimately perished at sea. A tragic story in the end, made all the more tragic by how close they came to surviving. If not for that darn carcass and that frickin' diarrhea. And that is my full solo playthrough of Robinson Crusoe. Thank you so much, and goodbye.